Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats, give her a good reception, it's Paisley Billings. He's a stand-up guy. It's Lloyd, Griffith, and Beckett, their team captain. And facing them tonight, from Celebs Go Dating, it's Tom Reed Wilson. She's got Bunny Barnes. It's Angela Barnes. And Katherine Ryan, their guest team captain. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, 1 in 3 Brits have got BO? So have a look at the person on your left and have a look at the person on your right. And if there's no one there because you stink, it's you. Only 5% of people wash their hands correctly after using the toilet. I do, although I find it quite hard to work up a good lather with those urinal cakes. And 1 in 3 Brits don't know why we celebrate Easter. Well, it's to celebrate Jesus, hatching from a chocolate egg laid by the Easter Bunny. And also double bank holiday bonanza. Thanks, Jesus. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our palace job to guess the British public's top 3 most popular talking points. Rob's team, what do you think the nation have been talking about this week?
Is it the return of Game of Thrones? First episode was this week.
Oh, well, this was huge. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea what's happening. I didn't know what was going on.
Have you watched the previous ones, though?
Nah.
OK.
Every clip I've seen, it's just like women in white, and it's cheesy, and there's a sunset. It's just like one rollerblading scene away from being a medieval sanitary towel ad. It's just...
I found that saying I've never seen Game of Thrones this week on Twitter became like the new announcing that you're a vegan. And everyone just, I've never seen any of it. And that was me as well. So I watched it. And I've learned that it's a story of 7 kingdoms, and they all have rulers. And this John character, he fancied the blonde one, and he wanted to be with her so they could have a stronger kingdom. She made him bow to her. It was a real Beyonce move. And then he was turned on by that. They're now dating. And he has the power of her dragons, and they're together trying to rule the 7 kingdoms. And there's violence, and there's incest, and nudity, and that's Game of Thrones, and it's great.
Oh, Paisley, not a fan?
I just don't get it. Like, I tried to watch the first episodes of Game of Thrones a few times, and I just didn't really get what was going on. I just don't think it's for me.
Well, there's too many names. Because it's so big, there's so... Like, Westeros and Essos sounds like petrol stations.
They do.
I'll just live it down Essos. What, anything? Yeah, just some windscreen washer fluid in the Iron Throne, if possible.
They do really sound like petrol stations. You know, Essos, they've got a wild bean cafe. It's actually all right.
I've never watched it. I've never watched it at all. Like, was it all dragons, backstabbing and tits? I don't need to watch that. I went to a girls' school.
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, the new series of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is set in Westeros, a lawless country full of poverty, violence and dragons, like an upmarket Wales. Catherine's team, what do you think the nation will be talking about this week?
They've been talking about Easter and how it's so hot, because what a chocolate egg hunt needs is heat. You know? I'm excited about the hot weather, Jimmy, because I'm regularly seen in a bikini in my garden, passed out, but when it's hot out, fewer people call child services.
See, I'm going to be skinning out. Like, as soon as the sun comes out...
Skinning out?
Skin is out.
Oh, skinning out.
Yeah.
So the sun comes out, the skin comes out?
Yeah.
OK, I've never heard the expression skinning out.
It's derived from patois, right?
Right.
There's a song, it's like a popular bashment song, and the artist screams, "Skin out me pom-pom," basically meaning that she's going to get her genitals out.
Ooh.
And I don't mean it like that, I just mean I'm going to be skinning out. Not skinning out my pom-pom, just skinning out.
Thank God, because I misunderstood. I thought you were skinning out your pom-pom.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm old school like that.
I can't imagine you in a heatwave, Jimmy. I imagine if you wore shorts, you'd be like proper smart shorts, like you as a Victorian boarding school boy.
I would say I look like a 1930s boxer in shorts. Now, you in shorts, I imagine, looks like the world's biggest toddler.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. I'm very thick of calf as well.
Oh, really?
I couldn't wear socks as a kid because I was too fat. And I still... you know this. I still tried to squeeze that through under the radar there, you know, because we all, you know, when you're too fat for socks. To be fair, if we're doing thick legs, I'm just a warmer pack for what this boy's got under it.
Well, let's see how thick these calves are. On the desk, or we can't see it.
All right, go on, Lloyd.
Go on, let's... Oh. Whoa. Oh. Look at that calf. Wow, you're so live.
Nimble.
You can't even get that back.
Is there any Vaseline and a shoe on?
Did you do anything at Easter, Tom?
I'm going to Stirling for a ramble.
What's a ramble, Tom?
A ramble's like a lovely extended walk in the countryside with vistas for days. I adore it.
That's your
where
real
are you
voice,
rambling?
isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
Where's he from?
No, where are you rambling? Where's he from?
He's from the olden days. I think he's from Downton Abbey. I think he's upstairs, but I'm not sure.
It's about sex. It's a very sexual holiday.
Is
All about
it?
fertility.
It's not.
Well, that's why it's eggs, rabbits. They're very prolific fornicators. It's a sex holiday that we've somehow attached to like candy and chocolate to lure children in. I don't like it.
See, in our house, it was all... My dad ran a sex shop for a living.
Nice.
So we used to get chocolate nipples at Easter. It was a proper seedy one. They did have a section on, like, dwarf porn, but he put it on a really tall shelf, which I always thought was a mistake.
Did you work there as a kid?
Not as a kid, no. Didn't take me to take your daughter to work day. That wasn't... What did you do? Dildo stock take with my dad? No.
A fish and chip shop in Airdrie, Scotland, has put deep-fried cream eggs on the menu. If you'd like to try one, just ask for the healthy option. Would you like to try one?
100%, yes.
Yes!
No.
OK, bring him in. Could you look any creepier?
Are we actually eating these?
Yeah, eat them, yeah. They are deep-fried cream eggs.
I'm vegan, so
You're
I'll
vegan?
have
No,
to...
we've got deep-fried carrots in there for you. There's a deep-fried carrot for you.
It really is.
That is the... I'm pretty sure I might have got that from your dad's shop, but I think that's it. I think that's a deep-fried cream egg. Get involved, people.
My one looks like a spunky bollock. Why is yours so long?
That's actually really good.
Oh,
Mine's
Catherine?
already ejaculating.
I think all in one. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, my God, they're great.
You can take
Hang on,
it.
you can do that all in one. I've seen you.
Are they good?
They are incredible.
They are good, but I can actually feel my, like, my body going, stop putting this in me.
Do you know what? Easter being hot should happen all the time. These eggs are melty, delicious, hot, deep fried. It's the only way to eat an egg.
Jesus literally died for this. I do feel a bit sorry for him with the old crucifixion.
Do you? Go on.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Go on.
Well, I just sort of think, like, I know he came back, but you're never the same after a crucifixion, are you? Like, you know, like, I done my ankle ligaments last summer.
Yeah.
And on a cold day, I feel it. It's weird, though, that we go mad for Christmas and he was just born.
This should be the big occasion, not Christmas.
Yeah,
That's a
surely.
good point, yeah. This should be the big
But
thing.
it's confusing. I'm not really sure what's religious or not. Like, is Pancake Day, is that a Jesus thing?
It is. It is. My nana told me it is. So you're meant to use up all of the, like, eggs and all the fun stuff, apparently, in the kitchen.
Like flour
to make,
and milk,
yeah,
all
to-
the fun stuff.
To make pancakes. And then, after Pancake Day, you've got Lent. So you're meant to give
Oh,
up something.
I hate Lent. I don't like this now. I hate Lent. If someone's doing Lent, so I'm giving up for Lent. Oh,
Do you know what I
do
gave
you know
up
I've
for-
given up for Lent? Lent.
Do you know how long Lent is?
40
A
days?
long time.
Yeah, no,
40
but-
days and 40 nights.
No, it's 46 days and 46 nights, mate.
All right, then.
You're not laughing, you're learning, but it is 46. I don't like Easter because I am a choir boy as well as a comedian, and so, like, I'm just working the whole time, and people go, oh, yeah, it's just Easter Sunday, but you've got Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Saturday with midnight mass, and then, obviously, the big day, Easter Sunday with 3 services. I'm not even getting double bubble for it. Go on, Sam.
What do you mean you're a choir boy?
Well, I'm like a choir man, a choir lad.
What's the big hit at Easter? What's the big song at Easter?
When I survey the wondrous cross, I guess.
Come on, give us
I've got the lyrics. When I survey the wondrous cross on which the Prince of Glory died.
That made my knees buckle. It oscillated through the desk.
Get them out on the desk. Come on, let's see your knees.
My knees, they buckled.
Do they?
Liked it.
Those are some calves. When you sing it, you go so Welsh so fast.
It's weird, isn't it? Because I'm not Welsh. I'm from Grimsby. Which isn't in Wales. Yeah. Oh, no, don't do that.
Please do.
Lloyd did my tour support when I was on tour, and we did a gig in Wales, and then Lloyd went out and managed to lose the crowd immediately with his opening line. And it's still the funniest thing. He said it, and they just hated you immediately.
Oh, and hello, my name's Lloyd Griffith. I've got a very Welsh name, and I look Welsh, very fat and hairy, but I'm not one of you.
You're open with that?
I think he died laughing.
The only person that was laughing was Rob backstage.
OK. Easter egg hunts can be dangerous. Take a look at this.
Rory, let's see you throw it. Is that the mummy egg? Let's see you throw it. Get... Oh! Oh!
Yes!
I was actually on a night out once, just when I was single, and I met this girl, and then we were walking to the bus stop together, and we stopped at the side of the road for, like, a kiss, right, while I was waiting for the bus. And as I leant in to kiss her, a car drove past and egged her.
No.
And she just had egg all over her face.
Oh, are you sure that's what happened? Carr did it.
Darling, I got egged in Stockwell, you know.
You got egged in Stockwell?
Yes, from behind. It was like a
Did you?
missile.
I'm not buying any of this.
Yeah. I was so cross. I turned to them and I went, I bet it's not even free range.
Let's have a look and see if Easter is up there. Yes, it's Easter. The reason we celebrate Easter is because 2,000 years ago, a man walked on water, got crucified, and then rose from the dead. You couldn't make it up. Oh, no, wait, they did. Rob, what do you think the nation should be talking about?
Is it Julian Assange?
Oh, I do like that name.
I like saying it. Assange. Basically, he's been arrested. He's been removed from the Ecuadorian embassy. They had to get rid of him. Imagine, like, getting a job at the embassy. It's your first day. And they're like, OK, so there's a photocopier there. That's a kitchen. Oh, yeah, see that bloke there? Don't worry about him. He's just rubbing shit on the walls. And been accused of sexual assault. He lives there. It's fine. It's fine.
Didn't he also... Wasn't he hiding in there for 7 years to escape a 5-year jail sentence? That's not good maths, is it?
Yeah, like, Rolf Ferris has been in and out for noncing in that time.
Sorry, if I was trying to think of something, a more South London sentence. He's been in and out for noncing in less time.
It's just a fact, isn't it?
All right, Fagin.
Well, he did dramatically change his appearance. I mean, he went in just looking like a regular, clean-cut date rapist, and he came out looking like one of those hiding-in-the-bushes rapists. And that's a big change.
We won't know if he's a rapist unless he goes back to Sweden and faces the charges.
How bad's can a Swedish prison be?
You have to build the cell yourself. They just give you some instructions.
Oh, meatballs again. Tell you what, though, I bet he's absolutely done some box sets in there, don't you? Oh, I think he must have completed Netflix. He's done it all.
Yeah, put his initials in at the end.
Ecuadorian years longer. Because he went in there looking 40. He's about 87 now.
Tom, what would you do if you were trapped in a house for 7 years?
Tapestries take a long time.
You do a tapestry.
I do a tapestry.
What year are you from? Paisley, if you were stuck in there, if you were inside a house for 7 years, what would you do?
Do you know what? I'd probably be smearing my shit on the walls too. 7 years. 7 years. And you're just stuck in there.
Yeah.
Knowing that I can't leave, I reckon I would sort of start decorating.
Yeah. Decorating?
Yeah.
Do you think, while Assange was in there, like, obviously they took his Wi-Fi away, didn't they? So he couldn't get involved in any of that stuff. And I wonder if he needed to get his whistleblowing fix, if he was, like, leaving Post-it notes on the fridge, like, it was Barbara who stole your milk, Dave. You know, just to...
You really know those Ecuadorian names.
Yeah.
Barbara and Dave, you know, the Ecuadorians. OK, I can tell you Julian Assange is not up there, but the Ecuadorian embassy was sad to see Julian Assange go because it proved quite handy to have someone there over the weekends to sign for packages. All right, fingers on buzzers, what else? Katherine Ryan, what are people talking about?
Is it Kim, the most important Kardashian, training to have an actual law degree? I want my solicitor to have a sex tape and to have been robbed and to be married to Kanye West. You know, that's someone who knows the legal system in and out. And it just goes to show that a mother will do absolutely anything in the world to look busy in front of the nanny.
I do think you've got Judge Judy,
yeah.
you've got Judge Rinder. They're both now reality stars. Why not have some traffic going the other way?
That's why she's doing it.
No.
Yeah,
That's why she's doing it.
Yeah, that's it, Paisley. She wants.
Yeah,
she just wants to be famous. She's just a wannabe, the most famous woman in the world. You've sniffed her out, Paisley. Well done. My favourite ever footage of Kim Kardashian is Paris Hilton, when she first got famous. She had a sex tape, she got famous, and they gave her her own reality show. And in the background of that show, you can see Kim Kardashian was her personal assistant sorting out her shoes in one episode. And it's almost like you see a little light go off, go, hang on a second. I think I could do one of these. When made the sex tape, got the show.
Yeah. And then you get really successful. So do you think I should not pay any tax?
Yeah, just workshopping.
OK. I think she'll be a great lawyer. She's been getting blokes off for years.
The course that she's doing, it's a multiple choice. The exams are multiple choice. And that's just a questionnaire, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Is murder A, bad, B, frowned upon, or C, so in this season?
Lloyd, ever considered retraining?
Retraining, what, do you not think I'm very good at this?
I don't know if law's for you. I think you've got a bit too much of a sweat on. I think people would be suspicious of a lawyer.
I mean, that's no matter what I do, I've always got a sweat on. But no, I think I'm going to stick with comedy and being a choir boy. But I'm not really good at anything else.
Okay, you're good in goal. You're a good goalkeeper.
I'm too fat. I wanted to be a goalkeeper as a kid, but I was too short and fat because a few things got in the way, mainly Wolves Viennettas. they're just so Moorish, aren't they?
What's, I don't want to... her arse. It keeps growing, doesn't it? Is that... What's happening there?
That, Rob, is fat grafting. So a doctor will go in and lipo any extra fat that you have from your body and harvest all those fat cells and put it on your bum.
You love Kim, right?
I really do.
I like Kim Kardashian, but... And it's a big but. Fine. Well, I can tell you Kim Kardashian training to be a lawyer is not up there. OK, what else are people talking about? Buzz in.
Oh, go on.
What do you got? Is it Notre-Dame burning?
I happen to know you were in France last week.
Yes, I was in Paris and I smoked one blunt under the spine. It's not my fault I don't have ashtrays.
I sang there when I was 12.
You did?
I did.
What did you sing?
I sang the Cantique de Jean Racine.
By Foray?
Yes, by Foray.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yes,
It's my gig, mate. All right.
Yes.
Were you also a choir boy?
I was.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, and you sung in better places than Lloyd.
I've sung there.
This is amazing.
No, he hasn't.
No, but I haven't got pipes like that.
Where have you sang?
Everywhere. Name a cathedral and I've sung in it.
Oh. This is quite exciting, but
Halls?
pathetic.
Yeah, I've sung there, mate, 3 times.
Oh,
weirdest kind of... It's so laddie on one level.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, St Paul's, yeah, I sung in that, yeah.
Well, like, I absolutely love cathedrals. Like, it's my thing. Like, genuinely, to the point where if you name any English cathedral, I can tell you a fact about it.
No, don't do
All right,
that
York
again.
Minster.
He does this.
York Minster, it's a minster, not a cathedral. Oh, OK, cool. Thanks, John.
What's the difference between a minster and a cathedral?
Very good question.
What about Exeter?
Exeter, well, Exeter, it's got 2 towers either side. It's got no tower or spire in the middle, which means the bit of wood that goes from the east end to the west end is actually the largest bit of wood in England. Well, second largest after...
There's going to be someone out there, a lot of people watch this show, there's going to be someone out there that like cathedrals and lads, and in that Venn diagram, they've just hit the fucking jackpot with you.
And hopefully it'll be a lady, because I am lonely.
Did you see Donald Trump said that they should fight the fire with flying water tankers? Does he mean clouds?
He also... he said flying water tankers, then he went, and they better be quick as well. OK, we'll get right on that then. Those things that we don't have round here.
It's not actually that bad, though, because all the really important stuff survived, I think. So, like, it's a bit like if Bluewater burnt down, but House of Fraser, John Lewis and Marks and Spencer survived, I'd be OK with Lush going. Wouldn't it? You wouldn't be bothered.
They're going to be fine. They've had loads of donations. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. And if anyone's on board with reconstructing old things, it's me. If I thought that Disney was going to pay for me to have a new pair of tits, hand me a match right now.
Paisley?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Paris?
No, I've never been to... Actually, I went to Disneyland Paris once, but I don't think that's actually in Paris, so no, not really.
And that's where you got the outfit? Great thing about Notre-Dame burning down is no one hurt. That was the kind. That was a good thing. As soon as people get hurt, I give a fuck.
And also, all these Christians are worried about Notre-Dame burning down. It's Easter. Are we back on Monday?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people, Rob, you say that, a lot of people think they saw Jesus in the flames. Have a look at this.
Oh, God.
A lot of people thought that...
Oh, yeah, they're right. There he is. Fuck off.
I mean, can anyone see it?
All I can see is about £10 million worth of scaffold. Imagine pricing up that scaffold job.
Also...
I ain't got enough poles. Also, it isn't even that old. That spire, I was like, oh, my God, history's burning down. It was rebuilt in, like, 1973.
No,
it's like... No, it's bollocks, Lloyd. I'm having it out now. They keep getting all this history. It's like Trigger's broom. They keep rebuilding it. It's like about 15 spires. He's gone.
Oh. It's like we've turned up the South London this week somehow. Oh, Notre-Dame think it's old, do you? Trigger's broom, mate. Those stained glass windows, I sold them that double glazing. OK, let's have a look and see if Notre-Dame is up there. Yes, Notre-Dame. French President Emmanuel Macron looked devastated as he stood next to the 800-year-old crumbling ruin, or Mrs. Macron, as she prefers to be known. She's a little bit older than him. 25 years. So those were the nation's most talked about things. But in other news, it's been revealed Amazon has been flooded with fake 5-star reviews. It's not always easy to spot the fake ones. For years, I thought Catherine's were real.
He means my balls.
I love Amazon. It's so convenient to immediately order anything online with just one click and then wait in all day for it to arrive. Miss the delivery, then have to drive all the way to the post office past the shop you could have bought it from in the first place. Basically, hassle-free. Nigel Farage launched a new Brexit party. If you don't know much about the Brexit party, it's basically the rubbish straight-to-DVD sequel to UKIP. Nigel Farage has a very distinctive look. He looks like someone put Mr. Toad in the microwave. On Wednesday, North Korea tested a new type of guided missile. Kim Jong-un is going to end up in the doghouse, which is his favourite local restaurant. So at the end of that round, Rob's team are in the lead. Time for a special Easter bonus round now. Rob, Katherine, join me in the middle for egg roulette.
Egg roulette.
Okay. All right, egg roulette. Okay, in front of you are 7 eggs. Some are raw, some are hard-boiled. The aim of the game is to crack as many raw eggs on your opponent's head as possible. Lighting change, please. Let's play egg roulette. Okay, Katherine, you're up first. Please select your egg. Ideally, you want a raw egg here.
Wow.
Okay, and now...
Just be gentle, don't...
All you've got to do is smash that on Rob's lovely little face. You really can't miss, it's massive.
Where would you like it, Rob?
On the forehead, avoid the eyes and mouth. The teeth are the money maker.
Ready?
No. Okay. You are 1 for 1.
Wow. It's quite aggressive, please.
It was quite aggressive, yeah. Okay. Okay, there is, I should say, some are raw, some are hard-boiled. There is 1 marble egg.
Before I do this, I'd say, I am a feminist.
Okay.
But if you want me to throw an egg at a woman, I will have to put that aside.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose pure feminism, equal ops, isn't it?
Oh, no. Rob? You've had worse things in your hair.
Where did you want it? Sorry.
So emotional, Rob. No one's ever asked me that before.
All right. So, it's Katherine, you'll go. Pick an egg. Is it hard-boiled?
Can't tell.
No, you can't. That's sort of the game we're playing.
Okay.
Okay, right in the face on this one, in the face.
In the face.
In the face, yeah. Lean over a bit. Oh, that is hard-boiled.
Did that hurt?
No, it's actually quite pleasant.
It's 1-1 so far. So right in the face.
Okay.
Oh. Jimmy, you've soft-boiled these.
Now, what does that count as?
Is that half a point?
We're going to have to go to VAR on that. OK, all right. So it's 2-1 in Rob's favour at the moment. OK. Katherine, you'll go.
Okay, ready. Spin.
OK. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's got pubes.
Okay, right in the face.
Okay, ready. Did it hurt?
Quite aggressive, but fine.
Current score is 2-2. This is the decider.
Okay.
Can't see. Okay. Right, ready, Katherine?
Yeah, yeah.
Rob is the winner of Egg Roulette!
The lady singing, she looks happy.
OK, well, you've gone the karaoke singer. So here's your question. Most people secretly hate karaoke, true or false?
Oh. I mean, I hate karaoke. It's just too much reading.
It's like it's the most Cockney he's ever been.
And the little ball's patronising. I don't know what the words are, but I know it goes that way.
The thing is with karaoke, no one really likes it, because if you're too good, everyone goes, show off. If you're rubbish, everyone's like, you're shit. So everyone just likes a mediocre... Hey, Paul, come and listen to this guy. He's absolutely mediocre.
If I wanted to hear Robbie Williams sung badly, I'll just go to a Robbie Williams gig.
Paisley, what's your go-to? What's your classic?
I want to dance with somebody. Whitney Houston. That's always a good one.
What's a big hit with a high note?
And I Will Always Love You.
Yeah, when they try and do that and you go, oh, no, do the Dolly Parton version, you might have a shot. But the Whitney version, you're dreaming.
I find that quite funny, though. Like, the whole build-up and everything. When they're like, and that...
Angela, what do you think?
I've never done karaoke.
You've never done karaoke?
I've never done it because I can't sing. So, because I'm hard of hearing and wear hearing aids. I mean, it's really bad, Jimmy, when I sing. We don't get a harvest. That's how bad it is.
You wear hearing aids?
I wear hearing aids.
So how do you know your singing's bad?
Well, I do now, because I've got hearing aids, but people have told me.
So for years you thought, I'm nailing this.
Yeah.
But karaoke's not about being a good singer. It's about letting prospective lovers know that you are an attention-seeking alcoholic.
Do you know, karaoke is the most beautiful word. I mean, the origin, it's a Japanese portmanteau. It's karapo and okasutra, which means empty orchestra. And so the notion is that you have to add something yourself to complete the music.
Tom, let me ask you, how are the wife and kids?
They're all right, mate.
Lloyd, you're a singer, right? And
Yeah.
you love karaoke.
Well, yeah, because everyone thinks I'm going to be really good at it. Well, unless the DJ's got, like, Mozart Requiem.
What's your classic karaoke go-to?
If I was to, it'd be like I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor.
Because you're a...
I'm a strong, independent woman.
Katherine, what's your karaoke song of choice? Because I know you basically learnt all of Cardi B's back catalogue.
Yeah, I really like hip-hop. Do you know Cardi B, Tom?
I don't, I'm afraid.
Because he's an auntie of 60, so of course he is.
He's a fan of cardigans.
When she goes...
Sometimes they don't have to be complicated. Sometimes. OK, let's get some answers on this. So we asked the jury audience, most people secretly hate karaoke, true or false? What do you think?
I think that's false. I think people like it, don't they?
Yeah.
OK, so you're saying false. What do you go for, Katherine?
We think it's true.
OK. I can tell you the answer is true. 60% of our audience secretly hate karaoke. OK. I love karaoke. It's basically X Factor, but for people whose backstory is too tragic even for ITV. Biggest turn-off on a date?
Smelly helmet.
I was going to say burping. That is outrageous.
That amazing. Well, I suppose the equivalent for boys is disco fanny.
I heard someone describe it once as being a bit gamey.
Gamey?
Not mine! Not mine!
Have you ever seen The Great Wall of Vagina?
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful? It's a wonderful work of art, I think my favourite, actually, where about 70 vulvas are cast in stone.
Yes.
Do you know what,
Yeah.
Tom? If somebody had asked me to guess your favourite work of art, that would not have been...
You know, I think it's curious. I think it's because I'm so familiar with the other. I want to see it.
Just he keeps on giving.
Do you know, whenever, like, because as women, we get our bits looked at all the time, don't we? Like nurses, gynecologists, fuck it, I'll let the window cleaner have a look. Everyone. Every time a nurse or a gynecologist has looked at my bits, they've told me I've got a lovely cervix. Right? Now, I don't know what that means, but I do know that in my life, I've been told my cervix is lovely way more than I've been told my face is.
Did they say that? That's a lovely one. You can eat your dinner off that.
I think it just means that it's got good blood flow and it's sort of shiny. I used to be a nurse, so you can tell, can't you?
You used to be a nurse?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. How fascinating. Have you seen a lot of them then?
Quite a lot, yeah. The most disturbing thing I've ever seen is it can happen sometimes when people get old, things get a little bit change place. I've seen a woman shit out of her vagina, that's what I'm doing.
Katherine Ryan!
Look, they get what they pay for.
Yeah. That wins, that's worse than smelly helmet.
Funny story, that's how it got smelly. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. A new low. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on a date, Tom?
Oh, I went to a Damien Hirst exhibition with a date, and he wouldn't go in the butterfly room.
Is that a euphemism, Tom?
No. It was this beautiful, capacious room with sugared walls, and the butterflies were flying all around us. And he darted out in acute fear.
So I went on a date once with this guy, and he had a laugh like the Count from Sesame Street.
Jimmy?
I can't have that. That would drive me mad. It's very different to yours, Jimmy.
You know what show you're on, right?
I don't normally go on dates. I just sort of start sleeping with my friends. But if a waiter or a hotel concierge calls that man Mr. Ryan, I'm just like, oh. I just start packing his bags right then and there. They call him Mr. Ryan because obviously that's the reservation, that's the credit card. He's fine with me paying for everything. But as soon as the waiter calls him Mr. Ryan, I know he's out in 3 weeks. So now I've set my Tinder perimeters to only guys called Mr. Ryan. Already called that.
OK, let's get some answers on this. So, biggest turn-off on a date?
Well, I had someone burp at me on a date once.
What, as he leant in for a kiss, or just...
No, he just wanted to be rude to me, so he burped at me.
Bad boy.
He slurped his drink, leaned back and went, ugh. Yeah, so I think the biggest turn-off on a date is probably manners.
Well, rudeness?
Well, it's a kind of rudeness. What's causing the rudeness?
Oh, getting drunk. Pissed. Getting drunk on a date.
That's the right answer, yeah.
Well done.
Yes, the biggest turn-off on a date is arriving drunk. In my experience, the biggest turn-off on a date is when you get back to hers and you can't wait to get her upstairs, but then it takes ages in the standard stair lift. Really kills the mood. OK, one more question. Worst thing to have tattooed on your body?
I was dating someone who got a tattoo of a girl he was cheating on me with while we were still together. Genuinely.
And when did you get suspicious?
Because he said, this is symbolic of the type of girls I used to date, and I'm not shagging any of them anymore because I'm with you. Wow. I used to live a sad life. It is the worst tattoo when a guy you're dating gets a girl he's cheating on you with tattooed on his arm while he's still dating you?
It's not, but it's the most tragic story.
Is that it?
Congratulations, you're through to judges' houses. What's the worst thing, Paisley, you've seen on tattoo fixes?
It's really, really bad now. We've had a flying vagina before, so...
Oh, what, sorry?
Tom, you would have loved it.
A flying vagina?
Yeah,
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah,
Well,
neither had I up until that
There are
point.
female pilots now, Jimmy, actually.
And this was a tattoo of a black box, was it?
Am I the only tattooed person here? I've got 3.
I'm a blank canvas.
You're a blank canvas?
Yes, and sometimes if I have a potential lover and they say, have you got a tattoo? I say, yes, it's tiny. See if you can find it.
I often say it's tiny, see if you can find it, but... Lloyd, worst tattoo you could get?
Like, a lot of people get their heroes on their body, don't they? So there's a lot of people knocking about with Michael Jackson tattoos now, aren't they?
Well, you've tripped over the right answer there, I think.
Paedophiles.
No, the worst thing to have tattooed on your body is...
Celebrities.
That's the right answer.
Oh.
Yes, the worst thing to have tattooed is a celebrity's face. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Rob, Paisley and Lloyd have 2 points. Katherine, Tom and Angela are the winners with 4 points. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.